Hi YouTube, welcome back. I want to do something different tonight. Instead of playing a game, I'm actually going to talk to you tonight about anxiety and what are the symptoms of anxiety and how do you cope with struggles of mental health. Myself, I have anxiety on and off from time to time, and people really don't know what anxiety is all about. So, I'm going to be reading off of Wikipedia today about anxiety. So, anxiety is an emotion characterized by unpleasant state of inner turmoil and includes feelings of dread over anticipated events. Anxiety is different from fear. And that fear is defined as the emotional response of a present threat, whereas anxiety is anticipation of a future one. And it is often accommodated by nervous behaviors such as pacing back and forth, somatic complements, and rumination. When it talks about anxiety, it talks about how it's different from fear. So, anxiety is a feeling of uneasiness and worry, usually generalized and unfocused as overreaction to a situation that is only subject seen as menacing. It is often accompanied by muscular tension, restlessness, fatigue, inability to catch one's breath, tightness in abdominal region, nausea, and problems in what that word says. I don't know what that word means. When it talks about anxiety, it talks about the response to one's emotional state. I personally do have anxiety often, but not as much as I would like to have anxiety. It's just anxiety comes on its own for me. So let me continue reading. The emotion of anxiety can persist beyond developing appropriate time periods in response to specific events and thus turning into one of multiple anxiety disorders. Generalized anxiety disorder, panic disorder. The difference between anxiety disorder as mental disorder is an anxiety as a normal emotion, and is that people with anxiety disorder experience anxiety exclusively and presently during an approximately 6 months or even during shorter time periods in children. Anxiety disorders are among the most persistent mental problems and often lasts decades. Anxiety can also be an experience with other mental disorders, obsession compulsive disorder, OCD, post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. We're going to continue on here. Fear versus anxiety. Anxiety is distinguished from fear, which appropriate contentive and an emotional response to a pervasive threat. So when it talks about anxiety versus fear, anxiety and fear are two complete different things. I also have fear. I have fear that people are going to do something to themselves that I may or may not be the cause of. So, unfortunately, we are running out of time in this one. So, I am just going to scroll down this page and I'm just going to read the psychological symptoms of anxiety may include neurological, such as headaches, I can't read those words, sorry. Digestive, as abdominal pain, nausea, diarrhea, indigestion, dry mouth. Stress hormones released in anxiety state may impact in bowel function and can manifest physical symptoms. Respiratory, shortness of breath or sighing breath. Cardiac, so many symptoms of anxiety. In the next video, I will talk about the different types of anxiety. I'm just going to name a couple right now. There's external, test, performance and competitive, stronger social intergroup anxiety, trait, choice, or decision, panic disorder, anxiety disorders. So there's a lot of different things that comes with an anxiety. I will leave a link to this in the description down below. Thank you so much for taking 6 minutes of your night tonight to talk with me about anxiety. I will also leave a link to a Therapy in a Nutshell video by Emma, who helps with these type of things. I will leave a link to that in the description. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Love you guys. See you in the next one. Bye.